Welcome to Kicking It with Dream, presented by Dream Big TV Productions. And y'all already know how we're coming. We are back with another interview. Man, y'all already know how I do it. I allow my guests to actually sit up there and introduce themselves. So, Superstar, go ahead and let the people know who you are, my man.
What's good, everybody tuning in? It's your boy, YMB Trelle, your big YMB, Yo Music Bang, Big Bang.
Right. So where are you originally from?
I'm from the H, originally from Houston, Texas, was born in Katy, grew up in Waller, Prairie View area, and moved down to the H when I was like in ninth grade or so. So I've been out here for a minute.
Look, right. Shout out to H-Town, man. The big things, right. And that's actually where I think you actually performed live at, you know. So,
Yeah.
Man, look, if y'all haven't checked out his video on YouTube, man, go ahead and check him out. Y'all already know I'm gonna go ahead and put, previews and stuff like that in this video as well too. So I mean, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Like in the music industry, like how did it start off for you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It started off humble beginnings. You feel me? Like started out writing music at a young age, but really started taking it serious. Like when I kind of fell down on my luck a little bit. You feel me? So I was at my granny crib and I was sleeping in her closet. You did like her actual closet, writing and jotting and so recording on the iPad, recording on my phone, but then kind of just started taking off like when I got into doing shows. You know what I'm saying? I started actually taking that a little bit more serious. Like, dang, like people really vibing with me. So let me give them something to vibe to. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Look, you are most definitely a vibe, yo. Like just seeing you, perform and how you interact with the crowd, and then they interact with you. It's just like, man, you are made to do this, made to do this. So, at what age have you actually started? Actually started writing?
I started writing in high school, so I say like maybe like 16, 17 writing songs, but actually like putting them behind a beat, I would say I had to be like 22 because I'm 29 right now. So I was like 22, 23, just getting my feet wet type situation.
Right, 29. I would have never gave you that, man. I was thinking you
29.
young.
On me, I'll be 30 in June. Man.
Look, welcome to the 30 crew,
Hey. On me.
Right. So I mean, like, as for you started writing, what motivated you to actually start pursuing and performing, getting in front of the crowd?
Honestly, my first show was a low-key show. That was my first time popping out with anybody. I went up in there and I actually sung. Like I did the singing, you know what I'm saying? Because I sing too, so I did the singing. I was like, okay, it kind of broke me out my little shell because believe it or not, I'm shy, bro. I'm shy. You can see it right now. I'm smiling. I smile when I get nervous, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a isolated type of person. So breaking out of my shell, doing shows, I would say that was like the groundbreaking point for me to like, you know what, we got to actually do this time. We got to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, like, as for because I seen you was at the getaway place. Shout out to Lady Nate. So like the first time you actually performing, or like, did you do any more shows after that? Like, how did that work out for you after progressing?
So I was doing shows prior to that show for a little bit, on and off for like a year or so. And then after that, I did take on a couple of shows, but I had been through a period of fasting. So I gave myself time to, like just kind of like debrief and just try to see what I can do better for myself. Just get my headspace together with a lot of stuff. And after that, after I came out of that fasting period, I was like, man, it's full Armageddon, full throttle right now. Yeah. Came back refreshed and ready to go.
Right. So as for the process of you getting ready to actually start sitting down and write, what is your process of your thinking?
So I gotta take the shades off of this one. So the process, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay, so the process, I would say you got those moments where you can write a song in 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You get your little 1-2, you in the groove, but you also got them songs that take a couple days. Like, say, case in point, like I'm working on an album right now. My first album, Finish Line, is going to be released sometime this year. That is a 10-song album, and it took me a month to write 10 songs. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, so I mean, time frame wise, like if I gotta be in that mode, man. I can't just dry write because then I'm gonna be just throwing paper everywhere. Just I can't do that. Nah, that don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but to actually just structure the song, find the hook. I find myself finding my hooks before my verses. So like I'll write out my hook, see like, okay, I catch the melody on the beat or whatever, and then it's like, okay, boom, let me go ahead and start seeing what come out. Now I go from there.
Yeah. So as for your first time performing and to where you are now, like how has the nervousness, like kind of eased up? Like how has it been for you? Like what is your progress before you like, okay, I know I'm about to perform tonight. So let me get my frame of mind together. Let's put it out there.
Let's see. So my basic, like I say, basically my prep before a show. Everybody got their own little superstition, whatever. I literally go in my closet, close the doors, cut all the lights off. And I sit in darkness just to let my mind think about whatever it's going to think prior to the show. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm nervous, I'm going to get all my nervousness out in the closet. You feel me? And then once I come out that closet, it's like I take off a jacket and it's like YMB is here. Like Rashad is no longer that shy, you know what I'm saying? That got to be put to the back for a little bit until, once YMB done, I go back to being in my shell, you know what I'm saying? But I go in the closet, I stand in there for about a good 5-10 minutes, just in darkness and silence, just to get my mind where it need to be. Like, okay, I got to switch that mode on. You know what I'm saying? And after that, like, I'll drive to the show. I'll listen usually either to like some type of R&B, because the vibe gonna be already hip hop, loud music. So I'm like, let me give my ears a break before I go up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I listen to like a little R&B. And then right before I get on the stage, I don't know if anybody ever peeped that, but anytime I get on the stage, I turn off to the side and I just kind of give God, his due and just let me bless this stage the way I'm supposed to.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, just hearing the way, the way that you're coming off and talking. So I'm guessing that you started off in the church.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I am a PK. I'm a whole PK out here.
Right. Same here. So,
yeah. Yes,
I get it. Right. It's really important for you to just like have that moment to where you center yourself and you're like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get in that mode. Like you said, and once you come out of that closet, you're like, okay, now it's time to go ahead.
It's time for that action. Yeah.
Right. So I mean, like as for the music industry, and knowing that for sure, okay, so social media is a big thing right now when it comes down to you producing anything. How do you feel like social media has impacted the music industry?
I feel like social media has impacted the industry in a positive and negative way. Positive because you're able to, of course, get your sound out, promo, this and that and the third. But negative is because easy access. It's not like old school where you had to actually push to get heard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't out on the street, pushing your album or your single track like you used to on the corner when you go to the little gas station, get the little CD. You know what I'm saying? Now everything is on them streaming networks. So I think it's a pro to con of that because you don't allow the people to actually get that upfront, that personal relationship with you unless you on live or unless they see you at a show, unless you just telling everybody your situation. When versus on the street, somebody walk up to you, you can give them your whole pitch and they just mess with you off of your personality. You know what I'm saying? And they like, okay, I can bump this dude music. He seemed like cool people, situation like that. But I feel like that's what I feel like. It's a type of moment with the social media. Me, like I ain't got that big of a presence on social media. I'm trying. You feel me?
Look, right. Look, you man, it takes some time. Okay, it's gonna take some time, but that's okay though. Just keep promoting, keep pushing. And it only takes the one right person to really see you. You know what I'm saying? And also to be like, okay, this dude, he got something going on for himself. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make it pop. He's gonna make it pop, right? So, if there was anything in the music industry that you could personally change, and you feel that people actually hear you out, what would it be?
If I was to personally change something in the music industry, I would let it be more so off of pure talent and efficiency rather than how many followers you have or how many this and that. Because the followers gonna come if you got that talent, if you got that voice, if you got whatever you're doing, you're good at it, you got it already in you. It ain't gotta be taught. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, you get some of these people that, ain't really got it, or they got it and ain't already all the way there yet, but they don't got the right people guiding them. So it's like they more focused on, okay, well, let me get my followers up, let me get my my following going, but they're not really tapping into that pure talent. So I would change the fact I'm going after the talent. Like, I can teach you how to get these followers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's something that I would change in the industry for real.
Right. So I mean, so out of all the songs that you have did, because like I said, the video that I have you did, it was quite a few songs and stuff like that that you perform. So what is your favorite song to perform, like your go-to?
Oh, I don't know. I get mad. Everybody love that Madman for some reason. I mean, I would say that would have to be my go-to. I mean, because everybody like that song, so I would say Madman. But I truly enjoy performing songs that are in that moment. Like, I don't know how to describe that. Like, I will perform songs based on the actual event. So if I'm going to like a Valentine's Day event, I throw in some of that R&B, you know what I'm saying, or some of that singing type of situation. If I'm going to a trap situation, I'm gonna, give them that hood side of me. I'm versatile, so I got a lot in the arsenal.
Right. You said Madman, correct?
Yeah, Madman.
Okay, so I mean, can you go ahead and give us like a little sample of it, like for the crowd?
Oh yeah. I mean, let me see. You want me to say it, or you want me to play it?
You.
Okay, let's see. Let me see how it go. It'll come off. Be full like the clip, blue bull bust on my hip, bust, and I don't miss blue cheese, it either like the Swiss. Call me nuts when I flash, nah, nigga, don't trip when I spaz, nah, no steps, son. Bloke no one time. Nigga don't want none. Nigga don't want none. Shoot up, shoot out, get in and get out, pick up and take out, clean out the dugout. All of you be talking your shit, but all of you niggas ain't stepping like this. Yeah, I get you living, you know what I'm
saying? On the ground, what's going on, y'all? How y'all living today? Y'all looking good out here. Y'all looking real good out here. Hey, man, you go ahead and drop that man. This out on all platforms right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Be full like the clip. Blue bull bust on my head, bust, and I don't miss blue cheese. It either like the Swiss. Call me nuts when I flash down, nigga. Don't trip when I flash down, no steps, son. Blow the no one time. Nigga don't want none. Nigga don't want none. Be full like the clip. Blue bull bust on my head, bust, and I don't miss blue cheese. It either like the Swiss. Call me nuts when I flash down, nigga. Don't trip when I smash down. When I come through the room, just know that I'm busting straight through the roof. Pin your top back like something rude. Hands up, stick up, nigga, don't move. Get your paper up, nigga, just improve. Ride in the city, clutching tools. Yeah, just watch how I groove. Yeah. How I groove. Yeah. Try to play the game the way it's played. Crew said no vacate, so unafraid of the doomsday. Demons try to invade, so renegade. Profit as a board game chess. Name and address, gun down, no stress. Just progress, yeah, just progress. People like the clip, blue bull bust on my hip, bust, and I don't miss blue cheese, eat it like the Swiss. Call me nuts when I flash, now nigga don't trip when I spaz, now no steps, broken no one time. Nigga don't want none. Nigga don't want none. People like the clip, blue bull bust on my hip, bust, and I don't miss blue cheese, eat it like the Swiss. Call me nuts when I flash high, nigga don't trip when I spaz, now no steps, broken no one time. Nigga don't want none. Nigga don't want none. Shoot out, get in and get out, pick up and take out, clean out the dugout. All of you pussies be talking your shit, but all of you niggas ain't stepping like this. Clown ass niggas ain't taking no risk. Too busy sitting back on reminisce. I'ma just get to the bag. Traveling bag, shit on the 9 price tag. Strong Michelin man, I'ma just kill it cause I know that I can. Why me, you the really speaking the truth. I tell verse when I hop in the booth. Oh yeah, do what I do. Yeah, do what I do. Baby, you like the clip, you stepson. Broken no time. Nigga don't want none. Nigga don't want none. People like the clip. Blue bull bust on my hip, bust and I don't need blue cheese. Call me nuts when I flash line. Nigga don't care when I smash line. No stepson. Broken no time. Nigga don't want none. Nigga don't want none. Say, oh, yeah. Let me hear you say, let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all fucking with it?
Yeah, I got the chills, okay? So that's raw talent. That is raw talent. Like when you can get anyone that can actually perform, you don't need the auto tunes. You know what I'm saying? And they just, like I said, that's why I wanted you to give it raw so that way they can hear you. You know, so man, y'all already know, man. That's the whole vibe. That's the whole
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, yeah.
Right. So I mean, like, as for your fans, like, how do you how do you feel like that they can relate more to your music? How can you relate more to them?
I feel like I would want to relate more to my fans. I want them to tell me what they want from me. Like, I would love for my friends, Lord, y'all my friends too, fans and friends. You feel me? I would want my fans, my supporters, to, you know, just let me know what you want from me. If you want more singing, let me know. I got you. If you want more trap type sound, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a versatile artist, so to the point where I got gospel songs that's unreleased. Like, yeah. Yeah.
That part, look, man of all trades, okay? He coming at you every which way, okay? So look, man, the Christians, the R&B lovers, the hip hop lovers, man, look, he gonna give y'all what y'all need. So man, y'all give him that feedback. Let him know what's up, man. Look, as y'all can see, he a cool dude, you know. So that feedback, it helps people grow and, you know, give you exactly what it is that you want. Give people what you want. So when it comes down to the advice, what the best advice that you have been given?
The best advice that I've been given, honestly, is two. One came from my father, God rest his soul. He passed when I was 12. He told me, he said, son, you are a leader, not a follower. You lead your own way. As long as God is leading you, you can never be strayed away. That's one. And then two, my mom always used to tell me, stay true to myself. No matter what I come against, stay true to me, because I can only be the best me that I can be. So I feel like that's the best advice anybody could give anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be true to you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody trying to be everybody else. Ain't nobody trying to be themselves nowadays. So the most authentic person is themselves. So I feel like being yourself, you'll hit a lot more milestones than trying to be like somebody else if you just be yourself.
Right. And that leads to my next question. Actually, growing up, you know, like, what are some of the artists that you used to listen to or still listen to now, to where you like, okay, they motivate me to really just go harder and harder, you know? So I mean, like, drop a couple names out there.
Let's see. Got to say Rick Ross, the biggest boss. You feel me? I try to embody that man's spirit, everything on me, because he is the epitome of what I want to be and what I have in my life, as far as longevity, prosperity, things of that nature. I will also have to say Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Just off alone, Nipsey Hussle for sure. Snoop Dogg, Warren G. Let's see. Of course, like, you know, the new rappers, Rod Wave, things of that nature, but solely and for sure, Rick Ross, the biggest boss. You dig?
Right. And I heard you gonna lead a whole lot towards the hip hop. So what about the R&B section?
R&B, I would have to say Mary J. Jaheim for sure, and Music Soul Child.
Look, yeah, music is a whole vibe out here. He really is. Yeah, man. Yeah. Right. So I mean, like, are you the only one in your family that's actually, you know, going towards the music, or did your singing come from grandmother, grandfather, pops, mom? Like,
I feel like my mom's got a voice, so I kind of probably, you know, grasped that from her, hearing her sing all the time around the house and things of that nature. I don't want to, My granny gonna be mad at me, but my granny can't sing, bro. My granny will tell you herself she's tone deaf. So I know I didn't get it from her, but she used to write songs and poetry. So the writing aspect, I feel like I grabbed from her. I can definitely say that. Vocally, I think my mom and then me being in the church choir and things like that. So that kind of back end on it a little bit to try to, get my gifts where they are.
Right. So have you did any collaborations as well too?
Like features? Yeah, I got one feature out right now and a couple of them in the works. The one that's out right now is RTS featuring Crazy D the Menace. That one is out on all streaming platforms right now, along with Madman. It's on all streaming platforms right now as well. But RTS, that's the only one feature that I got right now. I'm not too picky about who I do a feature with, as long as you putting in that same, like I am, you know what I'm saying? That same effort to promote once it's out, you know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, as for you starting off, what do you feel? I'm not even gonna say starting off, but as for you just being in the music industry, what do you feel is the hardest part as for putting yourself out there?
For putting yourself out there, I think marketing, of course, because it's hard to market yourself unless you got the tools and you got that experience with marketing and advertising. But putting yourself out there, the hardest part for me, I can only speak for me. The hardest part for me was actually getting out there, like to actually be like, let's go get on the stage, my boy. Like that was the hardest part for me. Like I always imagine myself getting up there and being ready to go, but nothing coming out, like nothing coming out of my mouth at all. I'm holding the mic, everybody just looking at me, I'm looking at them. That's my biggest fear. So yeah, it's like that was probably the biggest one for me to try to get over. Just getting on the stage.
Right. That's understood. That is understood because like once you get there, you're just like, okay, so now all these eyes are on me.
All the eyeballs is watching. They looking and they waiting. They waiting on something. I got to give them something.
Right. So if you could actually open up for any artist that there is, no matter whether they're big, no matter whether they're indie artists, like who would it be?
If I was to open up for anybody, I would honestly want to open up. Ooh, that's a good question. It's a lot of good artists that I would love to open up for. I guess it would just be contingent upon the type of event. Like I would love to open up for Kirk Franklin or Pastor Mike Jr., PMJ, because he's more of that gospel hip hop. They tuning into that gospel hip hop. So I would love to open up for them, Lecrae, things of that nature. On the more secular side, I would love to open up for Boosie Badass on me. I would love to open up for Boosie. Whew. Well, Boosie got that hot ticket, my boy. Boosie got that hot ticket. Yeah, but I would love to open up for Boosie, Rick Ross, of course. If that ever came across the table, I'm me, please. Just me right here. Yeah.
Right. Look, no ifs, ands, buts about it. Like, come on, man.
No questions asked.
Right. So as for anybody that wanted to pursue the music industry, but they just don't know exactly when to start or how to start, what advice would you give them as for getting it kicked off?
Getting it kicked off, I would say set up you some type of distributor, some type of way to actually get your music out there, like DistroKid, things like that. Set you up like an ASCAP or a BMI. That way you can go have your publishing. Everything you need is you got to get your paperwork in order with that first. Then I would say, find you a good engineer, find you somebody that you trust. Because I've had my music taken along the years of me doing this, like trusting the wrong people. They taking my music, saying it's theirs, and then all of a sudden I'm looking for my stuff and it's nowhere to be found. Situations like that. So it's like, find somebody you trust, find an engineer that you trust, find a producer that you trust, and just solely work with them. I wouldn't say not branch out, but work with them and network with the people that they work with. Because, if you trust them, you could trust who they trust. You know what I'm saying? So I would say just get out there, try it, whether it's songwriting, recording your music for the first time, getting used to hearing your own voice in your own ears, not just in your head. Like, that's the thing too. Like, people hear how they sound in their head, but once they get behind that mic, it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to sound like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So focus on finding your sound and do it with people you trust. That's what I would say, for sure.
Okay, so I mean, now that you have your toes dipped into hip hop and R&B, do you find yourself dipping into any other genres of the music as well?
Yes, I want to do Afro beat type music, African type. I love African culture as a whole. That's just me. My whole Netflix is Nollywood all day long, Nigerian movies all day long. So I would love to do like an African beat type of song, or I would tap into like that Caribbean culture, that like reggae type situation. Like I listen to Coffee, so she kind of inspired me on that reggae type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right, right. And then even though we are still, what is this, March now? We are now in March of 2024. So, we still have some ways to go throughout this year.
Yeah.
What are you hoping 2024 actually bring you?
I wanted to bring me nothing but prosperity. I want to go up, like literally up. Like the Finish Line album, that's my baby. That's the name of the album. The Finish Line album, that's my baby. Once this album drop, it's gonna tell tales of my whole entire life, all 29 years. Everything I've experienced before, during, and what I hope to experience in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With that, I feel like I want longevity. I want prosperity out of this year. I want to be able to drop the projects and the projects do well. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just drop, you know what I'm saying, and don't nobody hear or know that it's dropped. I want to be able to build that momentum to where when I drop that, it's signed, sealed, delivered, it's done, you know what I'm saying? So I just want positive feedback from the album, but I want to be able to be secure in myself with what I put out. That's one thing I want for myself out of 2024, to be able to be secure in what I deliver to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, right. So what, like, as for, you continue to push out your music, what motivates you?
The fact that I ain't got nothing else besides working a 9 to 5. I'm trying to get my own, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of working for the man. I'm tired of working, boss. I'm tired, boss. So yeah, I mean, real talk though, like I would rather, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of other business ventures that I want to go on that I can't really talk about right now, but it's a lot that I got in store vision wise, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about just trying to put my vision into motion and make the progress, make it a reality, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, could you see yourself further, moving on as into movies as well, or is
I
it
would
just?
love that. I would love that. Put me in a Tubi movie real quick, my boy. I'm ready. I'm ready
Okay,
for my close up.
right. So my next question is: would you rather to be one of the actors, or would you rather to be one of the artists that they can have like as for on stage performing?
Real talk, quiet as kept. I want to be the one directing the movie. I want to be the one that writes the movie.
Producer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I want to be the one that write it. I got screen scripts and everything, but we can't talk about that now. We can't talk about that.
Got you. Hey, man, look.
Hey, but I give you the title to it. I give you the title to it. It's called The Closest. It'd be The Closest Ones to You. The Closest Ones to You. That's the name of my screenplay right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one, just the title of it itself is gonna hit.
It's deep.
Yeah, right. That's why I said, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, like, what more do you have coming? What you can put out there as for right now. What more do you have like that you are working on as well?
I got a couple singles coming out. EP that I'm working on right now. Of course, the Finish Line album. The EP is the Letter to God EP. It's gonna be like a 4 or 5, maybe 6 song EP. Nothing too major, some slight. But this is literally a letter to God. Like it describes itself. So that putting out True View and also Casualties this year. So those 2 songs, you heard that one when you were at the show with Lady Nate. Shout out to Lady Nate. I did perform Casualties there. So I'm gonna end up putting that one out this year, sometime around probably like April. Just let some current be out, because I haven't released a song in a minute. I've been real quiet because I've been working. I ain't just because I'm quiet don't mean I ain't doing nothing. You feel me? So yeah, I've been just staying in my zone, trying to focus on what's next. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, Casualties, for sure, True View, they dropping this year. The Finish Line album dropping this year, so that's along the lines of new music. I'm getting. I can actually tell you this. I'm getting a couple of LLCs. So of course, Your Music Bang Productions is going to be LLC and everything like that, and TrueView is going to be LLC. Don't want to go too much into what TrueView is right now because I'm still in the works talking to people about prototypes and things of that nature. So yeah, just stay on the lookout. I'm saying I got to put my shades on. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a little hint. Put my shades on. You feel me? TrueView. I put my little shades on.
That part.
So if you peep that, y'all stay tuned. You feel me? You like these hoes player, huh?
Yeah, them songs. Yeah, they dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
True View, y'all stay tuned. You feel me?
That part, man. So when it came down to, so how did you come up with Your Music Bang?
Your Music, YMB, that's what it stands for. Your Music Bang is an affirmation to myself. So when people honestly say my name, they telling me that my music bang. Your music bang, Trelle. Like, yeah, you telling me. I know. Thank you. You know?
Right.
It's an affirmation to myself. Came up, I went through so many artist names. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I went through it was BSN, Trifecta Money, T Money. I done been through a lot of different artist names, you feel me? But YMB Trelle stuck with me because I actually took my middle name and just put an affirmation in front of it. Like, your music bang, Trelle, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of took it like that and be like, you know what? I'm gonna just make that a household name. Try to make it a household name, like Your Music Bang. That go for anybody. If you feel like your music bang, then it bang. Yeah.
Right. Look, man, you gotta start speaking that into yourself first before other people. Like a lot of people, they'll see things in you before you may see it in yourself, but at the same time, it's just like, okay, once you start tuning in and start getting familiar, like, so this is what they was trying to tell me this whole time. So now I'm tuning in with it. I'm tuning in with it.
Yeah. Tuning in.
Right. Do you have any shows coming up?
Yes, I do have shows coming up. Actually, by the time this comes out, I will have a show the next day. So on the 7th, March 7th, I will be on the south side of South Main at the JMV Event Center doing a show for Low Key the Movement. They're having a phone party for the CEO. I got the flyers and everything on social media. Yeah, so that's one of the shows that I got going on coming up right now. Let me see what else I got. I got my little calendar thing over here. Other than that, I will be having another like a little radio interview. Other than that, try to get on with Mere Genius and do the 101 Jams, Texas Jams. Get on there with him. I haven't solidified that slot just yet, so just stay on the lookout for me. I'm trying to get this is my first interview actually, so you are the first person to give me any type of interview at all. So yeah, gotta start it off right. You feel me with the dreams? Gotta start it off right.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Look, formerly known as Dreamhouse TV, man, I had to change that name, bro, because the vision of it is just it's not going to fit inside of a house. So it's like the vision that I have for a Dream. That's why I call it Dream Big TV, not Dream Big TV Productions. Man, it's going to be worldwide. It's going to be international. So I mean, it's just I had to switch it up.
Switch it up.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to do that. Just like you said, you went through so many names. Coming out with an artist, so now you was like, okay, this one is the one that it fits you. It's gonna stick, and not only that, but like you said, you're gonna make it a household name. So boom, you already started off with your vision. Sometimes it only takes for you just to believe in yourself in order to get it started and pushing more. And then as you continue to work at it, you're like, okay, I didn't expect for it to grow like this, but it's growing. I didn't expect for certain people to reach out or to, be tuning in, but they are. So, man, it's just a process of just keep going, never giving up. Right. So you said ever since, I think you said, what grade? I know you said middle school, 9th grade?
Yeah, like 9th grade, 10th grade, like high school era. That's right.
Okay, so I mean, like, throughout that time from then to now, like how many times have you actually like just sat and just been like, I don't think it's gonna work?
As far as like doing music,
Yes.
I've had many of those moments where it's like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I just don't want to do this more. I just want to go to work, come home, and be normal. You know what I'm saying? But the more that I look at myself in the mirror and I realize, bro, you're not normal. Like, this is light is on you for a reason. Like, you got to fulfill that walk. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't walk it, can't nobody walk it for me. So I'm like, all right, come on, man. We're going to do it then. We're going to do it one more time. Then that one more time turn into, okay, we got a little momentum. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. And then I had that moment where it's like, I don't do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. But I keep going. The thing that keeps me going is the vision that I have in my head. It's like I cannot get it away from me. Like, no matter how much I try to run from it, don't want to do it, it's there. And I know it's imprinted and it's burnt into my head. So it's like, this is my purpose. I have to fulfill my purpose. If I don't do this, I won't feel satisfied within myself. So that's what honestly keeps me going with the music, with the writing, because I get writer's block, of course. So it's like, I have those moments where it's like, I'm looking at the pen and paper like something happened, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing happening. But
right.
I keep going and I keep going back at it. And I just say, wow. Now looking from then to now, it's just like a wow. Like, we doing this. We really out here doing this now. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let's just say like 4 or 5 years from now, what do you hope to see yourself?
I hope to see myself with multiple locations of True View buildings. I hope to see myself with even if it's not with my music, even if it's not with my music at all, I want to be able to be what I don't have for somebody else. I want to be some type of mentor or some type of somebody can come to me, and I'm not gonna hide the game from you. I'm gonna let you know how it is on the inside versus on the outside. You know what I'm saying? I would want to be able to give out the opportunities that I don't have right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to provide somebody with an outlet to be like, you know what? Let me go to Yo Music Bang Studios over here at that production thing. Let me get my music recorded. Let me get my video made. Let me do all this in the same building. Have it all done, one flat fee, and you good. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to provide that service for somebody.
Yeah, one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Shoot, man, you come in, get your video shot, music produced, beats,
photo shoot. Yeah.
All of that. So yeah, I feel you on that, man. The vision for it, like you said, and believe it or not, I'm pretty sure the vision is bigger than that, but that's just part of it. So I mean, yeah, most definitely just keep going, bro. Keep popping off, man. Look, your music is most definitely catchy and it's dope. So it's just like you made for it, bro. You made for it. So like you said,
man,
bro.
appreciate that, man.
Right. So I mean, shoot, is there any last words that you have for the audience, any of your fans, or anybody that's actually just want to reach out to you, to collab with you, to book you for a show? How can they do all of that? Just go ahead and plug it in for me.
I got you. So look, you can follow me on all social media is YMB Trelle _YMB Trelle on Instagram. You can follow me on the Facebook page at Your Music Bang Productions PROD . You know what I'm saying? I did abbreviate. TikTok and everything is YMB Trelle. So y'all can really, follow me on those. If you want to do a project with me or you want to, feature anything with me, they can reach out, DM me. I'm the most easygoing, most easiest to talk to. I'm not uptight, stuck up, none of that. You feel me? If we go into the closet or we go into your room, I don't care. We're going to get it done. We're going to record what we recording at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I love everybody that support me. Let me go ahead and get that out first. Everybody that supports me, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for real, for real. Y'all are a part of my family. My supporters are a part of my family. I call them the Bang Gang. That's the Bang Gang. You feel me? So, I mean, hey, y'all stick with me. I'm gonna stick with y'all. It's up. We going up. Like the finish line song. Let's say it up from here. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just like that, man, I really just want to appreciate you taking the time to kick it with me. You already
Most
know.
definitely.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Y'all heard it here first. I can say that. Y'all heard it here first. On YMB TV Productions, man. Look, like I said, and like he said as well too, man, we going up. That's the only way that you can go. You know, if you're already at the bottom, man, you can't look down no more. Look up now. So, hey, with that being said, man, like I said, again, I really appreciate you taking the time to kick it with me.
Well, definitely.
You know, definitely a vibe. And, man, look, with that being said, you guys, we are out. Peace.
Yes, indeed.